What's up guys, today I show you Jujutsu Kaisen 10 things you didn't know about Megumi. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe this channel, because we are close to hit the 1200 followers and now have fun with the video. In the first season of the Jujutsu Kaisen anime, Megumi introduces fans to 6 of the 10 Shikigami offered up by the 10 Shadows Cursed technique. Divine Dogs, Nu, Great Serpent, Toad, and Max Elephant each make their anime debut in Season 1. But if fans are to assume anything from the name given to Megumi's technique, there are still 4 more Shikigami that Megumi has yet to show off in combat. When Megumi finally unveils his most powerful Shikigami in the JJK manga, he explains that in order to call on his Shikigami he first has to exorcise the curses housed within it. That means Megumi has only lived up to roughly 60% of the potential housed within the 10 Shadows Curse technique. Maki and Mai are only separated from Megumi by a single year at Tokyo Jujutsu High, which may have led some fans to believe that they are his twin cousins. The age difference may be confusing, but Maki and Mai are actually Megumi's aunts. The Zenin family tree is a mess, and Toji Fushiguro's decision to abandon cursed energy and change his surname only complicates things even more. Despite all that, Megumi is still blessed with some incredible role models who carry the name Zenin. The complicated and flashy nature of cursed techniques often overshadows the simpler applications of cursed energy, as Gojo-sensei demonstrates in the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen while teaching Yuji the fundamentals of Jujutsu. Using a cursed technique and applying cursed energy are 2 separate things. Being the brilliant young student that Megumi is, he has no trouble enhancing his strength and speed with cursed energy. Many fans overlook this fact, but it is made abundantly clear when Megumi dodges Noritoshi Kamo's blood-seeking arrows. Megumi's speed, strength, and agility may not match up to Yuji's or Todo's, but they are nothing to be scoffed at either. To be fair to Satoru Gojo, it was Toji Fushiguro who set out to kill the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer. After a grueling couple of days staving off cursed spirits and other Jujutsu sorcerers, Gojo was attacked by Toji Fushiguro and nearly defeated by the sorcerer killer. If Satoru hadn't learned to manipulate reverse cursed energy while he laid in a pool of his own blood, Megumi's life would have been completely different. The young Jujutsu sorcerer's stoic behavior and confident speech might have led some fans toward this conclusion, but few fans know that Megumi is an avid reader. Jiji Kutami used the profile in his first manga volume of JJK to list Megumi's hobbies and habits. Megumi's hobby also explains why he is such a great student at Tokyo Jujutsu High. A love of non-fiction has surely led him toward Jujutsu texts that few other students would make the time for. To read further into Megumi's connection to literacy, fans should know that Megumi's name translates roughly into the words blessing or graced. This is a fitting name for the young Jujutsu sorcerer considering the fractured Jujutsu world that he was born into. Prior to Megumi's birth, the Zenin, Kamo, and Gojo families worked together only when absolutely necessary and chose to shun any other families who possess powerful cursed techniques. Megumi, on the other hand, has learned to show his peers and allies grace, which has led to the reunification of the great Jujutsu houses. The Shibuya incident arc is where Jiji Kutami takes every piece of the Jujutsu Kaisen puzzle and throws it into a blender. During the mess that occurs after Satoru Gojo is sealed by the prison realm, Megumi gets the chance to meet a version of his father whose singular purpose is to create carnage. During Pseudo Toji's rampage, Megumi's father chooses to attack the most powerful creatures it comes into contact with. After taking down a special grade cursed spirit in front of Megumi, Nanami, Naobito, and Maki, Toji chooses to attack Megumi next. This technically meant Megumi was more powerful than all 3 of his elders who witnessed the return of Toji Fushiguro. After Satoru's battle with Toji Fushiguro during Gojo's past arc, the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer made good on his promise to look after Toji's son Megumi. After Toji's last words, Gojo took it upon himself to help raise Megumi and his sister Sumiki. Gojo isn't known to have exceptional parenting techniques, so he probably wouldn't think to wait before beginning Megumi's Jujutsu training. Considering Gojo's penchant for finding and teaching up the next generation of powerful Jujutsu sorcerers, it is very likely that Megumi has been training under Gojo since the day they met. Manga readers already know just how fundamentally different Jujutsu Kaisen has become since the Shibuya incident arc, but anime-only fans will have to wait until Season 2 to experience this shift. After Kenjaku revealed his plot to alter the world of Jujutsu and decimated the last generation of Jujutsu sorcerers, Megumi was named as the head of the Zenin clan in the wake of Naobito Zenin's death. Naoya Zenin isn't particularly happy with his father's choice to give Megumi the title, but after Maki's rampage, it is unlikely fans will hear much more from Naoya. The moment Megumi pulled a cursed weapon out of his shadow to assist himself and Maki in their fight with the special grade curse spirit Hanamai, fans were certain that there was much more to the Ten Shadows technique than a handful of Shikigami. Megumi's domain expansion also proves that the young sorcerer isn't limited to calling on Shikigami for help in combat. Megumi is able to freely navigate through his shadow and others. He is also capable of creating shadow clones of himself, which may one day lead to him creating more Shikigami when he further masters his cursed technique.